Hi, you all. I just wanted to discuss, all these Teslas being locked out because of the app being malfunctioning and so forth. Um, a little history on Tesla. It was founded in '03 by Eberhard and Tarpening, and then in '04, Elon, with a $6 million investment, took control over it and became the main stakeholder. And so, even though he touts it as like his company and as if he started it and so forth, he really didn't. He just basically bought into him in the early stage, and that's how it became to be seen as his brand. But it's 500 drivers at least were locked out of their Teslas because of this malfunction, which, by the way, Elon refers to it as increased verbosity is the reason why. No, that's just a BS excuse. Tesla is an Illuminati company. The T for their logo is a goat horn. You can check it out for yourself. And so, with us being a new world order, funny stuff like this is going to happen. Now, this was 500 drivers. Imagine if it had been 500,000, because with these cars driving on autopilot, you could just assume that there are going to be other makes that follow suit and have it where cars are driven by apps. I mean, this could be a worldwide thing. So you can literally potentially have millions of people who are locked out of their cars for some BS excuse like what Elon gave. And so we're in a world where everything is becoming digital, from purchases of vehicles to purchasing groceries and just abroad. So the potential is there for everything to be shut down instantaneously without any warning, because it's computerized, right? So Tesla has been the subject of many lawsuits simply because with this whole autopilot function, they've had cars that have just taken off uh, unexpectedly and caused accidents, even fatalities. And so, you know, this is where the world is going. They even have trucks out there, over the road ones, tractor trailers that they're having unmanned or driven on autopilot. And nobody in their right mind would think that that's safe. These companies are in such of a hurry for their greed and love of money that they don't want to pay drivers. So make their pockets fatter, but then at the expense of folks' lives, right? But, you know, 500 people being locked out, just the potential is endless with the world as a whole, people being locked out of their bank accounts, or you can look further than just vehicles. Locked out of their homes. A lot of people have it where they digitally enter their homes. So that is not the right direction, but that's where things are headed. And Tesla was, back to that, was named after Nikola Tesla, who was in the Illuminati. All right. So there's a connection. It's named after somebody who was in the Illuminati. So Tesla is an Illuminati company. So you're going to find things like this happening from time to time, of people being locked out of different locations that they are supposed to have access to because they paid for that. Not just their vehicles. Doesn't matter if you paid $200,000 for a Tesla. They can still lock you out of it. Um, yeah, so Elon is given credit of as if he started Tesla, but that's not the case at all. And he's got so-called elite that are over him. You give him orders and directions, he'll follow them. He said that it was increased verbosity that accidentally locked people out of their apps so they couldn't get into their Tesla vehicles. I mean, come on now. It was none of that. It was just people being taken advantage of under a new world order digital system, and they're testing out different things, you know. So Tesla's come out with many different products, and things are headed in a direction where they're going to control the masses more than people would ever want. Before, people had more control over their money, you know, through cash. But now, through this digital system of apps and other ways of processing money and transferring funds, that's giving those so-called elite more control over your funds. You know, and just the thought of having all these autopilot vehicles just riding around, and some of them being unmanned, should be horrifying. I don't know who in their right mind would want to insure a vehicle like that. But again, what we were speaking on originally, 500 people being locked out of their vehicles is not coincidental and shouldn't have anyone feeling secure in this world. So till next time, it's late. Like and subscribe, right?